Discover Korea's breathtaking beauty. Crystal blue seas kiss dramatic mountains. The timeless hammocks whisper ancient stories. Beneath golden temple roofs, a profound Buddhist civilization still shines with peace and wisdom. Down on the plains, close to the misty mountains, where the air tastes like peace itself, there is a tiny cafe that feels more like a peaceful abode. Right in front of the cafe is a charming little wooden patio with simple decor. This is Ball, the cafe mascot. He greets every guest with wags and the biggest smiles. Unjuo, the owner of Ocha Cafe. Locals passionately call her Buddha Lady. At Ocha Cafe, time slows down. Hearts open up, and a special green tea heals more than just the body. As we sat down, Ms. O offered us a rare, rejuvenating Himalayan flower tea that had a very distinct aroma and flavor. That evening, she invited us to see a fresh new batch of green tea leaves. It had just arrived from the mountain. As we entered, the air was filled with Buddhist chants. The whole space vibrates like an ancient temple, calm, sacred, deeply spiritual.
This is the first leaves, but it's a little bigger. Day was so hot these days.
이렇게 이것도
Yujin is a delicate early spring tea made from the youngest and smallest buds and leaves. They are first flush highest quality Korean green teas, harvested before the spring rains. The second flush tea is Sejak. It stands out as a premium Korean green tea and comes around mid-April. It offers a smooth, balanced profile with rich umami, tender vegetal notes, and subtle sweetness, without excessive bitterness. As we were leaving, Ms. O mentioned that she planned to roast the tea the next day at a community tea farmer's roastery in a nearby town. We are in Hadong County in South Yongsan Province of South Korea. This region is known for its high-quality green tea known as Hadong green tea or wild tea. It is considered one of Korea's oldest and most prestigious teas.
Park here to the right.
This is the community roastery for tea farmers in this small village called Hagye. Traditional Korean green tea is made from hand-picked leaves that are pan-fired in a hot iron pan, then hand-rolled and slowly dried. This pan-roasting method differs from many Japanese green teas, which are typically steamed. These fresh leaves are high in moisture. Roasting in a hot iron pan, often at 350 degrees Celsius initially, makes them soften quickly. They are then removed, after which hand-rolling, rubbing, and pressing help squeeze out and evaporate the internal moisture evenly. This prevents clumping, burning, or uneven drying. The process is repeated several times. This process is highly artisanal and is done by hand in small batches. The prolonged heat in the wok, which develops nutty, roasted notes, reduces moisture, and shifts the color. It finally gets this dark green to olive green color, often with grayish or brownish tints from roasting. We arrived at the cafe the next day to see Ms. O. The place was filled with warmth, peace, and laughter. At Ocha, Ball roams freely. When it's time for a walk, he is free to open the door and go around the neighborhood. This customer guest book is poured with love into it, with hundreds of thank you notes from all over the world. Sejak means small sparrow, referring to the shape of the larger leaves that resemble a sparrow's tongue. With gentle hands, compassion, and a loving heart, Buddha Lady roasts each leaf, slowly, carefully, and with full of care. It is turning nature's gift into pure serenity. These are the most vibrant leaves, the ones that still carry the mountain's energy. She lifts the tea leaves with infinite love, care, and gratitude. I watched with curiosity as Ms. O steadily poured steaming hot water from a beautiful kettle into a traditional teapot. The water flowed in a graceful, controlled arc, showcasing her precision, calm posture, and refined movements. With every touch and smile, she sends love, compassion, cherishing every leaf and nourishing the soul. The energy feels timeless.